Am I expert to football? Well, that's a good thing to say though. Well, actually, I do really, but only first thing I do support with any clubs I do. But I do always support clubs really. But we could though. But the only thing would be happy though. But I'm sure really to get with special guests on the channel, but sometimes they do to invite Coppola. But the only thing who likes a football the most. But I'm sure there could something though. But the only thing really likes football too much lately. But you do sometimes, guys, do you? But you could though, because you do always support any of football clubs lately. But you do always support of Championship, Premier League, League One, or maybe League Two. But the only first thing to do. But the only thing who likes this awesome season that they like comedy, maybe that championship, but that's the only thing who likes the most that they it will help us your confidence, but it might happen in the future. But on the first thing though, there could something though to get something. Well, only any of your average. It's really help your confidence that because you have a lot of confidence to do to scrubbers, but sometimes they do though. But sometimes if they need to support clubs in any that championship, League One, maybe League Two, Premier League, that's only thing who likes the most more than ever to use have any on every clubs for a lot of years to go. But I'm sure they could though, maybe. Well, it's impossible. Coventry, City, Coventry, Ipswich, Middlesbrough. That's only thing who likes the team was. That only thing who likes is clubs, certainly. But you do love all clubs, do you guys? Absolutely, but you do always though. But only thing would be is payoffs though. Like League One, League Two, maybe a championship, maybe. Well, don't know yet. But the only thing who will really get to serve that if you make the payoffs. But if you finish the payoffs final, you are big promotion to another state. That's only thing to do though. So that's only thing to be promoted to every season. Like if you promoted to League One or League Two, that's only thing who will come back to win it the games more. I think they do though. But you do expert in football though, guys. Do you? Absolutely. But there's only thing to is a communication. But it might happen in future though. But I think so though. But I know the first thing to say that it might happen this season though. Some as my vlogs. But I'm always doing that lately. But if you know every season, every of the encouraging fans, it will help your confidence, your support as well. But that's only thing really that's the most in the awesome clubs for a lot of years now in England. But you do always England, do you guys? But you do always support Championship, Premier League, League Two, League One. That's only thing to have. I think sometimes really really deserve that though. But we could though. But the only thing who likes the awesome clubs you do like. To like Ipswich Town, maybe if you like country, city, like Bristol City, maybe like Middlesbrough, maybe Watford, but I don't know you like in roles and why and your thoughts. But they could though, and years when we like every seasons when you like the roles like if you're going to you like away game when you're going to away games like going to that country, Watford, Ipswich Town, and maybe like Premier League they do like Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City, and maybe like West Ham United, but they're not so. And only final thing is Arsenal, but they could though. Sometimes they've been always got to away games this season in 2026. But it might happen though in the future. But that could really turn around though. But the only thing who likes the most though. But who knows like in your energy, like good stuff and laugh now. But that's the only thing who likes it though. I think I do know who likes this awesome channel. But you do like my channel all the times, do you guys? But you do actually. But you do always keep subscribing this channel. It will help us with to grow. It will make us happier more. So that's why being expert is about. But do you know about subscribers exactly? I think you do actually. But sometimes you do always subscribing to my channel, and it will help your subscribers up more. That's only thing who likes the most though. But who knows though in the future. But I do expert with football. But only thing with best content person is that's me. But I'm always talking about social love in should scene. Now talk to you guys, and that's well. If guys, I think I know Edward, but if you know Edward, I met him once at Bromley FC games. Maybe sometimes with Edward, he went to away games and home games. He went to. But sometimes I met him once, but I don't know how I met him yet. But I might do this season though. When he goes to Bromley FC games, I will see him, I will say hello, and if he can be on my channel video, on my vlogging, that'd be fantastic. So it'd be great to do that for Edward. But in the future, it might like this though. Yes, but tomorrow we'll watch Middlesbrough and Ipswich tomorrow 8 o'clock. So maybe if I go to the club tomorrow, maybe day off, maybe tomorrow, maybe, but I don't know yet. But it depends with this season. But we could though to get something in 2000 love in the moment. But that's only thing who that's the most. But they do always though, not always keep off fighting or any of arguments sometimes. When it goes arguments sometimes on YouTube, but sometimes with any fans that like about. It's about that manager, or maybe that football problems that they. But sometimes the fans always ruin sometimes when you go out to away games, maybe the home games sometimes so. But who knows in the future though. But I don't know yet, depends with every moment, like if you have any of momentum. I think you have a lot of momentum in you guys because you have actual love in your emotions right here. But they could though, but sometimes there are notice that will be happening in the future when you realize too much. Maybe that Bromley FC will help with your confidence. Yes, that can though, because Bromley FC are my club because I do always support them. But it will help my confidence. But it will help though. But I know with Bromley are really great team lately. But we've got an answer is Matt Hall. But he does to organise Bromley FC. And the manager is Andy Woodman. But Andy, he's great manager Bromley. But he's always talk about his awesome football challenges that he does. But who knows, if you like Andy Woodman, he might really to play the other teams like only with League 2, maybe League 1, that's if I'm down to next year. But it might happen in the future though. Maybe that this season, or maybe in next season. But who knows? But that could though. But only the first thing to say that it will help your confidence out more. But it might happen in the future though. But the only thing that to say that got great stuff in your life now. But sometimes in your future, when really interesting in you guys, like every average you have, sometimes maybe it might happen though in the future. But I think really deserve that really well. So I think it might happen that day. But sometimes if you are independently, you can go to home games, maybe away games. If you go to Ipswich Town, Coventry, Crystal Palace, Liverpool fans, that if you support any fans who in the future this season though, but who likes the most of the season. But who knows though? But do you expert or not interested in football? But do you have any expert guys? Do you have any of interest you do that football all times? Absolutely, that's only thing to ask though. But it might happen in the future. But who knows that football at this world. But I think so though. But the only thing really likes the football the most. But the only thing who likes the father notice when we actual love, when we really have your confidence maybe. If you get quality you got, absolutely you got set quality in the channel, but it will help your confidence more. But it might happen though, but not just gonna work. But it might happen though, if season starts. But I'm not starting now. When season grows, that's only thing to grow with the subscribers. That any of the momentum, any of your quality. That's only thing you have though. But that's only thing you need your average to going up more. But you do though, but sometimes you do. So yeah guys, that's it from me guys. I hope about this video. So guys, make sure to like, subscribe more, and also comments. So thank you guys. I'll make sure to put your comments right now. So I'll see you next one.